Desexualizing your brain in a world that is almost like hypersexualized can get pretty hard, bro. I started Nofap in December 2022. I was basically addicted to PMO for more than 10 years. I went from fapping every single day to going clean for like 7 to 8 days straight. I mean, for you guys, it might not sound like a huge accomplishment, but as a person who used to fap like every single day, 7 to 8 days sounds like a pretty huge milestone for me, bro. At one point, I would even hit more than 90 days free from porn. My brain was healing. I didn't fantasize weird things about women. Instead, I was reaching out to them and I was actually connecting with them. But honestly, part of myself still wanted to go back to that old habit where I was like fapping every single day. And my brain still kind of craved that stimulation that I once always hit myself with by watching porn. And that's when I knew that I was doing nofap the wrong way. See, it's not just spending time away from not watching porn or go on to dirty websites, or imagining having sex with a woman that you know you cannot be with. I know it sounds freaking weird, but most of you guys are doing this, right? But it's more about reducing the craving for stimulation, which ultimately helps you to stop fapping for good. I remember the first few months of my nofap journey, and when that lust kicks in, when that urge kicks in, I know the basic tactic of nofap, right? Like whenever the urge kicks in, you have to distract yourself. And that's what I did. But I distract myself by playing video games. So instead of thinking of an adult scene that I used to watch every single day, I was thinking, how can I make this opponent in next 5 move using my bishop? I thought like there was actually nothing wrong with that because I was actually getting smarter. But the reason why I was still craving to, PMO is because I simply exchanged my fapping habit to playing video games to other bad habits, bro. And some of the people I talk with, they actually exchange it with smoking, with alcohol and all that stuff, with all these other bad habits that they're doing. You're fortunate because I will share how you can fix this, like and subscribe, because I'm helping young men like you to quit porn and live the best life possible. This answer might not be fancy and you might click away from this video, but you need to be okay with being bored. You need to be okay with being bored watching this video, especially when your brain is telling you to quit the full screen, minimize this video, and watch another Mr. Beast video because his video are, filled with more dopamine and stuff. And your brain is telling you, you don't need this lame ass video. Now be honest, that's what your brain has been telling you, right? So your brain is like basically a 9-year-old, constantly seeking and craving for stimulation. When something is bored enough, you immediately find something else. This is boring, watch another video. This work is stressing me out, watch another porn. And the only way to break through this old habit is to understand this one fact right now. If you're bored, that's a great news. In fact, for the next several minutes, I won't be making any weird edits that are filled with dopamine to keep you hooked. In fact, I want to challenge you right now to watch this video just several minutes until the end and challenge your very own attention span. And if you're able to watch until the end, that's great. I mean, let's just be honest with ourselves right here. If you click off this video, there's a huge chance that you're going to watch other video that's filled with more dopamine, which doesn't serve you any good. Even though Mr. Beast's video are filled with dopamine, it's, stimulating you over and over again. But ask yourself this question: how is it going to benefit you in the next 5 years, 10 years if you keep watching his videos? Even though this video doesn't fill with dopamine and all that stuff, but it will actually serve you something good, right? It will actually encourage you to take action that is good for you. And it's much better for me to not make any edits right now because I feel like it's much more genuine for me to talk to you in this way. And another fact is that I don't have to spend a lot of time editing this by adding stupid b-roll or animation or all that stuff. I'm so glad, bro. Alright, so put this video on a full screen right now and tell me when you're done. You don't have to tell me. Okay, just tell me, just comment down below and tell me done, alright? See, we've been conditioned to stimulate ourselves whenever we feel bored. We'll constantly search for dopamine to keep our mind hooked and stop feeling bored. But that is the problem. When we keep on feeding our brain with dopamine, everything else like our work, our tasks, going to the gym, will seem much more harder to do. This is simply because we're being fed with lots of high dopamine activity, like watching porn, watching Mr. Beast's video that's filled with a lot of animation. We simply lose the sensitivity to do the right things in life. That is why it's very hard for you to find any motivation to do your work, right? It seems that doing your work, it doesn't even really excite you anymore. Even that is your purpose as a man. And when you finally sit down on your chair, in front of you there's a screen and you're ready to work, You're only able to work for like maximum, let's just say 10 minutes before like 5, 8, 10 thoughts bombarding you, telling you to click off your Microsoft Excel, click off that, just click off and go onto YouTube, open like 5 tabs at once and watch another MrBeast video, bro. And your brain is constantly telling you lies that you need to take a break after like 5 minutes of hard work when you should have worked longer before you deserve that reward. Grab a journal, bro, meditate, and ask yourself this one question. When was the last time you really sit in your room alone, just thinking, just you and your thoughts alone? Just ask questions about yourself, letting your mind wander where it wants to go and simply enjoying your very own presence. It's probably been years, right? Now, the more you're able to do this, the more you're able to stay focused in doing what's right in your life. When you successfully done those things, when you're able to actually work towards your goal to do the right things, you will slowly find out there is nothing, bro, nothing much more fulfilling than actually finishing your work that you have promised to do. Because as a man, we're meant to build in our life. And when you actually do that, there's this real dopamine feeling. That serotonin is what you call it. They will fill you up, bro. And that is the real dopamine that you should seek in life. Not from porn, from alcohol, from video games, from watching, MrBeast video. But it's actually doing the things that you don't want to do. Trust me, write down what you should do tomorrow that you think that is, takes a little bit of effort that you've been saying you wanted to do, but you didn't do it. For example, like go to the gym after you said no like a couple of times, but just go to the gym the next day. And trust me, once you get out from that gym after doing that chest workout or leg workout, again, there's nothing much more fulfilling than that, bro. Much more than watching TikTok, Instagram, that dirty website, etc. Remember, if you go easy in life, then life will be hard. But if you go hard in life, then life will be easy. Find comfort in discomfort. See you in the next video. Cheers.